if you don't address that not finding joy in your family, and you're holding that inside, and the relationship you have with your spouse is just getting darker and darker and darker, and you're doing it because you're supposed to, you're living it because you're supposed to, but there's no genuine joy in it anymore. There's no genuine love in it anymore. And you're scared to verbalize that and say, hey, I'm not feeling something I'm supposed to feel. I need to do something about that. If you don't reach out for help, then you're going to ruin your life and her life and your kid's life. If you don't get help, you need help. And hopefully the best person who can help you is your spouse themselves. But the thing is, when you turn to her for help, you cannot say, what did you say? I'm sorry, what? You're not happy? If anyone has a reason to not be happy, it's me. And you start flipping it as you should be grateful that you have what you have. And you're so ungrateful and you're so this. And then you shame him into silence again. And you say, I'm sorry I expressed my feelings. I'll rewire my feelings according to your anger so that you don't have to ever hear these uncomfortable words again. Right? So you can silence him with your reaction. Or you could say, you know what? I feel the same way. I feel like there's no joy in this marriage anymore. We need to do something about that. If you can have not a defensive conversation, an honest conversation, a vulnerable conversation about restoring the joy in marriage. Because if you don't have joy in your marriage, and you don't have pleasure in your marriage, and you don't have happiness in your marriage, then you're both in Shaitan's playground. Guaranteed. There's no like maybe. Guaranteed you're in Shaitan's playground. And you're ruining the next generations of Muslims. This is a responsibility bigger than yourself. Bigger than yourself. You have to have the bravery and the sincerity to be able to have that conversation with your spouse. That's absolutely fundamental and essential.